Well, welcome back. And in this another episode of Vikram Vetal story titled Mrnalinyah Apeksha. Apeksha means, I think sometime back I told some expectation. Pituhu Apeksha, like that we studied a story. Mrnalini, like that somebody's name. Yes, three. Mrnalinyah Apeksha, the expectation of Mrnalini. That is the literal meaning of the story title. What she expected, that is what the story curiosity. Okay. Dhritavritah Trivikramaha Punarapi Vrikshasya Samipam Gatavan. And Dridhavrataha means one who is strongly committed to his uh, decisions. He is called Dridhavrataha. Trivikramaha, and one who is valorous, successful. Again he went to the trees. Vrikshat Shavam Avatarya Skandhe Samstapya Yatapurvam Shmashanabhimukam Prastitavancha. And as usual, he climbed the tree, took that dead body, kept on his shoulder, like you can see in the picture, and silently started going towards the crematorium or burial ground. Tada Shavantargataha Vetalaha Avadatte. Then the Vetala, the ghost inside the dead body, started speaking. Ayerajan, O king, etasmin gadhandhakare, gadha andhakare, gadhantakare. So this is Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. Kimartham vrita parishramyati bhavane. Vrita means wasteful, without any purpose. Parishramyati means you are doing hard work. Why you are wastefully doing hard work in this very dark night? Kenachit dushtena vanchamanaha tu nasti khalu bhavan. Are you not cheated by some bad person? I hope so. That is the meaning. When we say this khalu, is it not? Like that means the statement what I am saying, you are agreeing to that statement. That is the meaning of this khalu. Khalu is generally, is it not like that? Loke dushta jananam luntakanam naya vanchakanam va abhavaha nasti. Abhavaha means absence. Nasti, not there. Absence is not there. Means it is present. Double negative, one positive. So in Sanskrit, you will see mostly this double negative statements. Loke dushta jananam lunthakaanam nayavanjakanam va abhavaha nasti. That means in this world you find bad people, cheaters, looters, like that. You will always find anivarya paristitau. Anivarya means unavoidable circumstances. Paristitihi means the environment, circumstances. Anivarya means unavoidable. Paristitihi means the circumstances. Anivarya paristitau means in Saptami Vibhakti. In that unavoidable situations, Viveki bihi, by the people who are having wisdom, yada taihi saha vyavaharaniyam bhavati, tata taihi jagarukata ashrayaniya. Yada taihi saha means when we have to deal with the cheaters, the looters, like that, tada, at that time, taihi, taihi means by those people who are going to deal with that cheaters, by those people, jagaru kata ashrayaniya. They have to take care. So here we are having taihi, taihi like that two times. The first taihi is referring to those people who are bad. The next taihi refers to those people who are transacting with those bad people. Anyatha, otherwise, Tesham madhuravachanena, by the sweet words of those cheaters, looters, vyamugdaha santaha. Vyamugdaha means a type of mesmerized, attracted. Te vanchitaha bhaveyuhu. Ke, the people who are transacting with bad people because of their sweet way of talking and mesmerizing, the people get vanchitaha bhaveyu. They shall get uh, uh, cheated. Vanchitaha means cheated. Atra Purusha Mahila Bedaha tu na nasti. So in these cheaters, there is no Beda. Equality is there between the men and women. So men are cheater, women are cheater. Like that, there is no difference. Udaharanartham Gandharvena Vanchitayaha Mrnalinyah Namnyayaha Rajakumaryaha Katam Shravayami. So as an example, Gandharvena Vanchitayaha, by the Gandharva. Gandharva is a category of uh, Jiva. We have to say like that. Because as per the Shastra, as per our science, humans, animals, insects, birds, like that, we are having living things. But as per the Shastra, we are having whatever we find in Bhumi. In addition to that, Vishachaha, Rakshasaha, Yakshaha, Gandharvaha, like that, Devaha, like that we have so many other living creatures. So this Gandharva is someone who is above the human, having so many special skills. By the Gandharva, Vanchitayaha Mrnalinyah Namnyaha Rajakumaryaha, of the princess whose name is Mrnalinyah, who was cheated by a Gandharva. That story, Katham Shravayami, I will tell. Shraddhaya Shrunotu Tavat iti. So you listen carefully, paying attention. Anantaram Vetalena Katha Arabdha. Then the story was started by the Vetala. So we can see some pictures side by side. Okay. Kadachitte Manikantha Namnaha Gandharvasya Icha Utpanna. Once a Gandharva in the name of Manikantaha, he got some desire. What that? Yet that Bhulakaha Drashtavyaha iti. I have to see the Bhumi, the well, the present well. Ataha saha Chandrikamayam Ratrau Akashe Viharane Bhulokam Akatavan. So, Ataha means so, therefore, Saha Kaha Gandharvaha Manikantaha Gandharvaha Chandrikamayam Ratrau means Chandrikamayi is that moonlight, that in that night Akashe Viharan, coming on the sky, he landed on the earth. Tasmin samaye Vaidehyaha Yuvaragni Mrnalinyah प्रासादस्य समीपे स्थिते उद्याने सखीभिः सह विहरति स्म. So when this Gandharva was coming down to earth, at that time the Mrnalinyah of Vaidehi Rajya Yuvaragni, the princess of Vaidehi Rajya, Prasadasya Samipe Sthite Udyane, in a park or garden which was near the palace, Sakhibihi Saha, along with her friends, Viharati Sma. So she was walking. Tasyaha Saundaryam Drishtva Manikantaha Ascharyachagittaha Jataha. By looking at her beauty, Manikanta became very wonderstruck. Tataha Purvam Saha Gandharvaloke api tadrishim saundaryavatim na drishtavan asi. Earlier to this, even in the Gandharvaloka, he didn't see such a beautiful girl. So generally it is believed that Gandharva, both men and women, they are very beautiful like that. Yuvarajya saha sambhashaniyam iti icha manikanthe utpanna. So naturally, we look at somebody attractive, so we want to go near and speak. So he got that feeling of going and talking with her. अतः सः आकाशात् उद्याने अवतीर्य तस्याः पुरतः आगत्य हे अनुपम सौन्दर्यवती भवती का इति पृष्टवान्. So he got down from the sky and he straight away went to her and asked, "Hey, Anupama Saundaryavati." See, so many words are there. Saundaryavati is someone who is having Saundarya. He is called Saundaryavati. Like Matiman. Matiman means someone who is having intelligence. He is called Matiman. Somebody Dhanavan, somebody who is having Dhana is called Dhanavan. That is in Pullinga. So Srilinga Dhanavati, like that. So someone who is having beauty, he is called Saundaryavan. So Saundaryavati is Srilinga. Upama means something to compare. You are as beautiful as a moon, means moon is compared to the beauty of somebody. Na upama anupama means there is no object to compare. That is anupama. Hey, anupama saundaryavati means here it is sambodhana. Ikara on the Strilinga Shabda, when it is sambodhana done, it becomes ikarantaha. So, hey, anupama saundaryavati means, hey, you uncomparable beauty. That is the English translation. Bhavati ka, who are you? Like that he asked. Mrnalini tam drishtva ascharyena. And Mrnalini looked at him, and she became wondered. Aham yatasyaha vaidehyaha yuvarakni Mrnalini. I am in this country's princess. Asya udyanasya vishesha rakshana vyavastha asti. And we have of this garden a special security arrangement. Eka pipilika api antaha agantum na shaknoti. Even one small ant cannot enter into this garden. Tathapi bhavan katham antaha agatavan. Iti prishtavati. Then she asked, how you entered? Even one small ant can't enter here. It is so secured area. It is princess garden. Like that. Aham Gandharvaha Manikantaha iti mama nama. Akashe viharana samaye bhavatyah saundaryam drishtva aham matra avatirnavan iti uktavan Manikantaha. So I am a Gandharva and Manikantha is my name. While going on the sky, I just saw you and I came down to look at you. तत् उत्तरं श्रुत्वा युवराज्ञी भयेन सर्वत्र पश्यन्ति अनुक्षणं भवान् इतः गच्छतु अन्यथा भटाः भवन्तं दृष्ट्वा बध्नन्ति इति उक्तवती. Then listening to that answer, the princess became very fearful. Immediately you go away from here. If our gods see you, they may arrest you, like that. गन्धर्वस्य मम असाधारण शक्तिं भवती न जानाति इत्युक्त्वा मणिकण्ठः वायौ हस्तं चालितवान्. And that Manikantha, he talked. He said, "You don't know the, you don't know the Gandharva's powers." Like that, he just moved his hand in the air. Tada Yuvaraknyaha Sakhyah Bhataha cha Prajnahinaha Abhavan. Then immediately all the gods and the friends of that princess, they became unconscious. Etat drishtva atyadbudham iti hasanti uktavati yuvarajni. So naturally when we see the exhibition of some magical power, naturally we get excited. So she said, Atyadbhutam, oh, very wonderful, like that. And now someone who is given with some power, and who is already in power, when they get more power, they will become more happy. Someone who is already having wealth, when he gets more wealth, he will become more happy. So she happily, laughingly told. Tat vachanam shrutva gandharvaha santoshena he suntari jhatiti evam prichanna asmi iti kupitama bhavatu. Bhavati parinetavya iti ichcham gopayatum ashaktaha asmi aham. iti uktavan. Then he came to know that princess is somewhat interested. So he said, please don't mind that I'm asking immediately. I am unable to control or hide the feeling of marrying you. Bhavati parinetavya iti ichcham gopayitum means to hide. Ashaktaha asmi aham. I am unable to hide that feeling. So don't feel that in the very first look itself I am asking for marriage. Mrnalinyah sakrit tam pariksha drishtya drishtva shiraha vanamaya mama pita mama vivahartham bahubhyaha dinebhyaha prayatnam kuruvan asti. So Mrnalinyah once she looked at him with some doubtful nature. Then she became shy. So Shiraha Avanamaya means looking down. My father for so long is trying to get me married. Like that she told. Anurupaha kopi maya na drishtaha. I haven't seen anyone comparable to me or who is more lovable. Idanim bhavantam angikurvati asmi. Now I am accepting you because I found you handsome and attractive. Parantu avayohu vivahat purvam bhavata ekam kashtasadhyam karyam karaniyam asti iti uktavati. But before the marriage of us, you have to do some difficult task. Kim tat iti kutuhalena prishtavan Manikantaha. And Manikanta asked, what is that you want to do like that? Mam parinetum ichchati prativeshi rajyasya raja Veerasenaha. So the neighboring country king Veerasena wants to marry me. Parantu tasmin kinchitapi anuragaha nasti mama. But I don't like him. Saha mama pitra saha yuddham kartum siddhatam kurvanaste. And he is preparing to wage a war with my father. Tasya sainya bhalam asmakam apekshaya adhikam asti. And his military power is more stronger than us. Yadi bhavan tam jayet tarhi bhavantam kritpurvakam parineyam iti uktavati yuvarajni. So if you win him, then wholeheartedly, Hrit Purvakam means that wholeheartedly, out of my heart, out of bottom of my heart, like that, what we say, I shall marry you, like that. So, Jayet, Parinayayam, both are Vidhilingalakaraha. And this picture also you can see, this is the Gandharva who is standing there, pointed by finger. And the person who is pointing at that Gandharva is Gandharva Raja. Like that, or some king, like we can say. Alpataram karyam yetate. This is very petty work. Alpataram means it is very small, easy work. इदानीमेव अहम् अस्माकं राजानां चित्रसेनं विषयम् उक्त्वा कार्यं संसाध्य आगमिष्यामि इत्युक्त्वा मणिकण्ठः अदृश्यः जातः. Okay, now itself I will go to the king and tell and I will win and come back. Like that he vanished. मणिकण्ठः भूलोकस्य कस्याञ्चित् कन्यायाम् अनुरक्तः अस्ति इति ज्ञात्वा गन्धर्वराजः चित्रसेनः. Okay, Chitrasenam means, okay. Idanimeva aham asmakam rajanam Chitrasenam vishayam uktva. So, the Gandharva said, okay, I will go to my place, I will tell my king Chitrasena, and karyam samsadhya agamishyami. And I will, samsadhya means achieved. Having completed or achieved, I will come back like that. He told to Mrnalinyah and he went to his loka. Manikantaha bhulokasya kasyanchit kanyayam anuraktaha asti iti jnatva. So that Gandharvarajaha Chitrasenaha atyantam kruttaha jataha. Knowing that he has fallen in love with some girl in Bhumi, because Bhumi is a different loka, Gandharva loka is a different loka. So you have fallen in love with somebody in Bhumi like that. The king of the Gandharva loka became, his name is Chitrasenaha. He became very angry. Manikantaya ghora dandanam datavyam iti saha chintayanne ase. And for Manikantha, a very severe punishment is to be given like that. He was thinking. Tavata tena vastavikaha kaschana vishayaha smritaha. So by that time when he was about to punish like that, he was thinking. Then he remembered something. Vastavikaha kaschana vishayaha. In the actual matter, he remembered something. If I punish, then what will happen like that? Something he thought over that. Tadiya putri Kantimati api Manikanthe anurakta asit. Tadiya putri means that Chitrasena, Gandharva Raja's daughter. So the princess of Gandharva Raja, her name is Kantimati. She also is in love with Manikantha. Manikantaha eva parinetavyaha iti ichati sma sa. And she decides to marry only Manikantha. Ataha Chitrasenaha Manikantham uddishya. So thinking all that, he told to Manikantha, that Chitrasena told to Manikantha, Manava Gandharvayohu Vivaha Sambandhaha na yuchyate. So it is not the right way. It is improper to make association with humans and this Gandharva. Mama putryaha apeksham ma tiraskarotu iti odhanam kritava. So he advised him, don't decline my daughter's means proposal of marrying you. Parantu Manikantaha tasya prastavam na angikritava. युवराज्ञीं मृणालिनी एव परिणेतव्या एतस्मिन् विषये पुनश्चिन्तनं सर्वथा नास्ति इति उक्तवान् सः. So there was some heated argument and he told, no, I don't accept this and I want to marry only Yuvrajni Mrinalini. In this matter, etasmin vishaye punaschintanam sarvatha nasti means there is no further discussion. There is nothing to think over in this matter and discuss like that. The Manikantaha Gandharvaha told. Yetena kupitaha Chitrasenaha tarhi Gandharvaloke itaf param bhavataha krite sthanam nasti. Okay, in that case, you have no place in this world of Gandharva. Itaf param bhavanam bhuloka eva jivanam karotu. Hereafter you live only in the bhumi. Etasmat kshanat eva bhavataha mantrashaktayaha nishprayojika bhavantu iti shaptavan. So from this very moment, all your power of that Gandharva, everything you will lose like that. He cursed him. Yetena manikantaha kinchitapi vichalitaha najataha. That is what the power of love. When somebody falls in love with somebody, they doesn't know what they lose, what they gain, whom they are making enemy, all that. He didn't. Vichalitaha means not even shaked. Kinchitapi means not even a little bit. He was not shaked. Saha Yuvaragnim Drashtum Bhulokam Gatavar. He went to Bhuloka to see the queen, the princess. वैदेह्याः राजा चन्द्रकेतुः पुत्र्याः द्वारा मणिकण्ठस्य वृत्तान्तं सर्वं ज्ञातवान्. And the king of Vaidehi Desha, he came to know everything about Manikanta from his daughter. Tam adarene swagati kritya tasya mukhat pravrittam shrutavan. And he welcomed him with respect and everything he heard from his mouth. Manikantah Gandharvarajasya shapena krastah jatah iti jnatva Mrnalini prishtavati. And Mrnalini, because he told first, I will go to my king, tell everything, and I will come back. But now she came to know that he is no more Gandharva, like ordinary person. He is not having any special power of Gandharva. Tarhi idanim bhavane katham rajanam virasenam jayati. So she is worried about the victory of the war. How can you win the king Virasena, the neighboring king Virasena? Like that she was worried. Yadyapi mayi idanim mantra shakti nasti, tathapi bhujabalam tu asti eva. Even though I don't have magical skills, but I have my shoulder strength. Means I have physical strength. Bhavatim parinetum aham prananapi panikartum siddhaha asmi. To marry you, I can bet my life. Pani means something we bet in a gambling. That is called pani. Panikartum siddhaha asmi. What? Mahama pranan. I am ready to bet my life to marry you. Ataha dhairyena yuddhabhumim gatva parakramena yuddham krutva veerasenam jeshyami iti muktavan Manikantaha atmavishwasena. So with his confidence and atmavishwasaha means self-confidence, he told, I will show my strength in the war ground and I will win like that. Anantaram masabhyantare eva saha Chandraketohu सेनाधिपत्यं वहन् रथिकानाम् अग्रेसरस्थाने स्थित्वा वीरसेनस्य दुर्गस्य उपरि आक्रमणं कृतवान्. So after 1 month time preparing for war and all, being the Senatipati post, he became the chief army officer and he became one of the leading Agresara Sthane, means one of the leading position he took. And Veerasenasya Durgasya Upari Akramanam Kritavan. So that Durga means the fort. Earlier during king's time, everything is in the entire fort. The whole Desha, mean the Desha in the sense that the city, totally it is under the cover of the fort. So he started attacking. Veerasenaha api Parakramasali. Veerasena also not ordinary person. He is also very valorous and very heroic person. Tayoh madhye ghora yuddham samvrittam. And between them a very severe or very fierce war happened. Sainikaha swasya nayakaya purna sahakaram tatva yuddham kritavantaha. And the soldiers, they gave full support to their leaders and the war was going very lively. Tasmin samaye वीरसेनेन क्षिप्तः कश्चन बाणः वेगेन मणिकण्ठस्य शिरसः समीपम् आगतः. At that time, an arrow shot by this Veerasena, it came towards the Manikanta's head, pointing towards Manikanta's head. किन्तु अत्रान्तरे कश्चित् सैनिकः शीघ्रम् आगत्य तस्य पुरतः स्थितवान्. But in the meantime, some soldier who came on the way of that arrow and he blocked that. Banaha tasya sainikasya bhujena ghattitaha abhavat. And that arrow hit at the shoulder of that soldier. Tam sainikam drishtavataha manikantasya manasi yatam kutrapi drishtavaanasmi iti bhavana agata. So looking at that soldier, he thought somewhere I saw her, saw him like that. Yatasmat nitaram kruddhaha manikantaha tunire vidyamanan sarvan banan nirantaram prerayan veerasenasya upari bananam vrishtimeva kritavan. So he got attacked and he became angry. All the arrows in that arrow box that is called tuni, where the arrows are kept, quiver, like that in English we say. So he continuously shot and he made a bananam vrishti, means a showering of arrows. Teshu eka bana veerasenasya hridaye laknaha jataha. And one of that, it hit the heart of Veerasena. Tena tadanena saha uchchaihi krantanam kurvan rathat adaha patitavan. So because of hitting that arrow, he cried and he fallen on the ground from the chariot. Etat drishtva tasya sainikaha bhayena davitavantaha. So by looking at this, the soldiers, they ran out of the war ground. Anukshanam manikantaha rathat avatirya yena tasya pranaha rakshitaha asan tam anvishya gatavan. So immediately Manikanta, he got down from the horse and he was searching for the soldier who saved him. Vranitaha sainikaha yatra asanne tatraiva saha sainikaha drishtaha. Vranitaha means someone who is injured. Vranitaha sainikaha yatra asanna means those injured people in a war, there will be a camp tent where the injured people will be taken and given treatment. So he saw that soldier there. Tasya shirastranam kinchit vakram asit. So that easy way to identify is that shirastranam means that turban like. the head cover or helmet, we can say. It was somewhat vakram, means somewhat bent. Tat drishtva tam vyaktim pratyabhignaya Manikantaha Dikbhrantaha Jataha. And by looking at that and identifying the person, he became Dikbhrantaha. Dikbhrantaha means he became directionless. So we can see in the picture somebody taking the arrow on the shoulder, and Manikanta is in the Ratha, like that. Yataha Gandharvarajasya Putri Kantimati Eva Sainikavesham Dhritva Agatya Tam Rakshitavati Asi. So, why he became wonderstruck or directionless is because the Gandharva Raja's daughter, who is in love with Manikanta, and the king told, "You marry my daughter." She only came as a soldier and saved the life of the Manikanta. Okay. Manikantaha Jhatiti Tasyaga Yogya Shushrusham Kritava. Shushrusham means that serving treatment. So immediately Manikanta did the first aid treatment. Yogya means proper. Tasyaha prajna agata, and she became conscious. Kantimati netre udghatya manikantam drishtva lajjaya netre nimilitavati. And Kantimati, she opened eyes, saw this Manikanta, and she became shy to see the lover so closely, and she closed her eyes. Manikantaha kimetat Kantimati? Hey Kantimati, what is this? Bhavatim yaha tiraskritavaन् तस्य कृते यतादृशः त्यागः वा इति पृष्टवान् आश्चर्येण. What is this, Kantimati? One who rejected you or who don't care attitude displayed. For such a person, you are doing this type of sacrifice, like that, he asked the Kantimati. Sa, then she, Kantimati, started talking. Yatra bhavan nasti, tasmin loke sthatum ashakta aham, bhavantam pashyanti va bhuloke jivishyami iti vichintya atra agata. Where you are not there, there at least I can see you in this world, bhuloka. So I can see you and live like that. I came here. मन्त्रशक्तिविहीनः भवान् यदा बलशालिना वीरसेनेन सह युद्धं कर्तुम् उद्युक्तः तथा भवतः हानिः भवेत् इति उद्देशेन अहं भवतः पृष्ठतः एव आसम्. Because you lost your magical powers, and you are fighting with some very valorous person, you may be in danger, like that. I followed you. Mama mantra shaktya tam jetum aham ashakshyam. And I am unable to win with my magical power, limited power with that Kantimati. Parantu swaparakramena eva priyatama labdha iti. But swaparakramena means with, I'm sorry, here uh, uh, she is telling, Mama mantra shaktyam tam jetum aham ashakshyam. परंतु स्वपराक्रमेण एव प्रियतमा लब्धा इति तृप्तिः भवतः भवतु इत्येव अहं तथा न कृतवती. Okay, I did not get this my lover out of my magical power, but out of my physical strength, like that. You may get the satisfaction, like that. I did so. इदानीं भवन्तं रक्षितवती इति एषा तृप्तिः एव पर्याप्ता मम. Now I am satisfied that I just saved you. That itself is enough for me. Paryapta means enough. Mrnalinyah pariniyya sukhena jivatu bhavan iti uktavati. And she told, okay, you marry Mrnalinyah and happily live in this world. Manikantaha tasyai kritaknataha samarpya tataha gatva Mrnalinyam militavan. And Manikanta, with showing high regard for that Kantimati or yeah, what is the, what is the, yeah, Kantimati. Okay. So he showed high regards and he went to the kingdom. Raja Chandraketuhu Veerasenam Parajitavantam Tam Abhinanditavan. And the Chandraketuhu king of Vaidehi Raja, he congratulated. Abhinanditavan means congratulated. Mrnalini Parama Anandena Tam Uddishya. And Mrnalini with so much happy mood told to this Manikanta, Avayohu Vivahaha Sampannaha Ityeva. Our marriage happened like that, let us feel. It is almost like that. Vivahanantaram mama anya eka apeksha bhavata puraniya iti uktavati. Vivahanantaram means now you won that neighbor king and you just feel like our marriage is almost over. But after marriage, you have to do one more activity or expectation of mine. Mama anya eka apeksha. My one more expectation, wish, you have to fulfill like that. Kasa apeksha iti prishtavan manikantaha. What is that you wish? Like that he asked. Satu tadrishi mahati apeksha na. But that is not so great apeksha or it is not a very mahati apeksha. Means it is not a very big wish. Bhavataha parakramaha dhanurvidya naipunyam cha asadharanam. Your valorous quality and your archery qualities, that power or the skill, it is asadharanam. It is not ordinary, it is extraordinary. Bhavane prativeshi rajyani jitva chakravarti bhavete. So you win all the neighboring countries and you become chakravarti, like emperor. Tada eva, then only aham maharajni iti gauravam praptum sakshyami iti uktavati Mrnalini. So when you win so many neighboring countries and you become Chakravarti, I will be the queen of the Chakravarti. So I will get so much respect. Anukshanam Manikantaha Uchat Dhanina. Immediately that Manikanta in a very louder voice, Kshamyatam Yuvrajni, hey princess, pardon me, aham bhavatim na parineshyami. Ityuktva tataha shigram virgatavam. So he immediately told her, I'm sorry, lady, I don't marry you. Like that, and he went away. When she said that, you become Chakravarti. वेतालः एवं कथां समाप्य हे राजन् अन्तिमक्षणे मणिकण्ठस्य व्यवहारः विचित्रः इव भासते खलु. In the last moment, the Vetala started asking, stopping the story like this. In the last moment, Manikanta behaved very differently, you know. उद्याने यदा मृणालिनी सखीभिः सह विहरन्ती आसीत् तदा सः स्वयं प्रत्यक्षः भूत्वा मां परिणयतु इति तां प्रार्थितवान् आसीत्. When Mrinalini was walking in the garden, he himself appeared in front of her and requested her to marry him. तदर्थं सः गन्धर्वराज्यस्य पुत्र्याः अनुरागमपि निराकृतवान्. For that even he rejected the king's, Gandharva king's princess, love also. Tena karanena rajnyaha shapamapi praptavan saha. And for that reason, he got curse also. Asadharana rupavati bhavati iti mrinalini muktva tam parinetum siddhaha api asit saha. So you are extraordinary beautiful like that. He was prepared to marry her also. Evam sati, that being so, antimakshane, in the last moment, bhavatim na parineshyami ityuktva kimartam saha pratigatavam. Why in the last moment he said, I will not marry you, and went away. Yesha vanchana nava. Is it not cheating her? अथवा गंधर्वराजस्य शापात् तस्य यथा मंत्रशक्तिः नष्टा तथैव विवेकः विवेचनशक्तिः चापि नष्टा वा नष्टा जाता किम. Like that, like because of his magical powers are lost by the cuts of the king of Gandharva, whether his wisdom also he lost, like that the Vetala asked. एतेषां संदेहानां समाधानं यदि of all these questions, if you don't give solution, samadhanam means solution. Bhavan jananapi navade. Even after knowing the answer, if you don't tell the answer, tari bhavataha shiraha sahasradha bhagam bhavet ityuktavat. So your head shall turn into hundred thousands of pieces. Tada Trivikramaha Yuvaraknyaha Mrnalinyah Krite Manikantaha Bahuvidhane Tyagane Kritavan. So Trivikrama king said, for the sake of Mrnalini princess, this Manikanta Gandharva, he did so much sacrifice. यदि सः तां वञ्चयितुम् अचिन्तयिष्यत् तर्हि सः तादृशं त्यागं कर्तुं सिद्धः न भविष्यत्. Had he thought of cheating her, he would not have done this type of sacrifices. Okay. तामु परिणेतुं सः युद्धे स्वप्राणान् एव पणीकृतवान् आसीत्. And to marry her in the war, he bet his life. रक्षितवतीं कान्तिमतीम् अपि निराकृतवान् सः. And the one who saved her life, his life, Kantimati, that also, her also he didn't, at that moment also he didn't change his mind. Kintu vivaha angikara kalaha yada agataha. Vivahangikara kalaha yada agataha. Savarna dirgha sandhi is there. When the time has come for the marriage of both this Mrnalini and Manikanta, tada Mrnalini Prativeshi Rajyani Jetavyani tada eva aham Maharajni Bhutva Sarvesham Gauravam Praptum Sakshyami iti Uttavati. So when the time of marriage comes, then Mrnalini told, you have to win all the neighbor people and I will become wife of Samrat, like that. Swarthinah eva Prativeshi Rajyanam upari vinakaranam akramanam kritva raktapatam kritva chakravartitvam praptum icchanti na anye. So those people who are selfish, they only do this type of unwanted war on the neighbors without reason, and they shed blood. Raktapatam means shedding blood, like that. Ataha eva Manikantaha Kantimatyaha Tyagabuddhim Mrnalinyah Swarthabuddhim cha Gnatva Mrnalinyah Parinayanam Nirakritavan iti Uktavan. So he understood the different nature of both girls who is in love with him. One, the Kantimati is in love with him, and Manikanta is in love with Mrinalini. Now he came to know both the qualities. One is having Tyaga Buddhi of Kantimati, and another is Swartha Buddhi of Mrinalini. So he rejected that marriage. एवं वदत्तः राज्ञः मौनभङ्गः यथा जातः तदा एव शवान्तर्गतः वेतालः अदृश्यः सन् वृक्षारोहणं कृतवान्. So once that king's silence is broken, as usual, the ghost went out and started going back to the tree. Again Vikrama will go to the tree and let us listen another story in the next Vikrama episode. Hope you enjoyed it. I will meet you in some other new story. Take care. Bye-bye.